hell was that?
This is the hell you have created for yourself.
Just standing up for my rights as a consumer.
Well, hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome back to Rogues Gallery, and you know what we do here.
Hi, Billy Mays here with another fantastic product.
That's right. All night we're going to be showcasing awesome projects by cool creators. And I'm just going to say hello to you fine folks real quick. Wookie Supremacy, what's up, my man? He says, I'm subscribed to everyone on the list in the description. If you're Rogue and I'm not subscribed to you, it's Red's fault. That's fair. I might need to update that list. Pet Writer says it's always Red's fault. What's up, my man? Good to see you, I think. Johnny Cage is in the house. What's up, man? He says the show didn't even start yet and y'all already causing trouble. What's up with you in trouble here lately? What's going on with you, Johnny Cage? What's going on? There's something. I got to figure it out. That Islington girl. I hope I said that correctly. How you doing? Good to see you here. Seen you in quite a few chats. Always awesome to have more people coming in. I appreciate that. Chris Fisk is in the house. What's up? What's up? He's also back here with us. We're going to be talking a little bit about Infinitales. Pale Rider says, hello, you beautiful people. Well, hello to you, sir. And okay. On that note, what's up, NyRiam? How you doing?
What up? Yeah, pretty well. Well, in the very beginning, when you said like Happy Thursday, I was like, what birthday? I like. Yeah, I'm
Thursday. Happy Thursday to you.
So I misheard. So.
It's all good. Carla's in the house. What's up, Carla? Says this is where the party at. That's correct. We got Doris here as well. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Happy to be here. We're happy to have you here. And yes, the S is pronounced awesome. That Islington girl. Okay. Thank you for that clarification. We also got Vinny here. What's up, Vinny? How you doing, man?
Happy Thursday
to you.
To you. Hey, everybody.
How's the mozzarella steak rolling?
How's what?
How's the mozzarella steaks rolling?
It's rolling.
Yeah, it's good. It's rolling. Hi, Carla.
Mozzarella sticks are delicious. I don't care who you are. If you don't like mozzarella sticks,
you're a monster.
Yeah,
you just have bad taste. That's all.
Yeah, well, I found this great meme the Italian Twix. It's basically mozzarella sticks inside of it.
Now, is there a left mozzarella stick and a right mozzarella stick?
Yes, there always is.
As there should be. Beer battered,
Left or right?
or is it that cheap ass crumb coating?
And is the left mozzarella stick more at the bottom than the right one?
What?
Why are you talking? You talking about testicles? What the hell?
No, maybe so.
I don't know what's going on.
Pet Rider says, "Wait, it's Thursday? I thought it was Saturday." It's just the beer talking, my man. You'll be okay.
Bless you,
Already, you
Colorado.
either stop drinking or start.
I'm pretty sure he's well underway.
I don't think he ever stopped.
Even better.
Johnny Cage says, "Hang on, is that really Vinny, or is it Alex Jones, or Dr. Death, or Harrison Ford, or Bret Hart?" I lost.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
Oh. But he has multiple personality disorder.
Yes.
But let's speak to someone who doesn't. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
You don't
Hey,
know that
how's
for
it
a
going?
fact. Chris, you have multiple personalities, right?
You can't prove anything.
See?
We got Brightest Day here. What's up, my man? Great to see you shining in the chat, my brother. That Islington girl says there's beer battered mozzarella sticks. Oh, no, you haven't lived. You have not lived. Yes, they're out there and they're waiting for you.
Somewhere.
How's your week, Chris? How you rolling?
Oh, so far so good. My campaign's got about 17 days left, so it's slowly winding down. I mean, we're in the home stretch now, which is awesome.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Dark Gift? How you doing, Anthony, my man? Good to see you, brother.
What up, Tony?
What's up? We're just talking cool campaigns, and we're going to start with this one right here. You may or may not have already seen this, but oh, geez, Louise, I apologize if anyone's epileptic. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it's just StreamYard gets a little, I don't know, it put something in StreamYard's drink, I think is what happened.
Start walking the walls.
Hey, Bobby Campbell, what's up, my man? Good to see you. 17 days till Halloween. Yeah, did you plan that out, Chris?
Sure.
Well, you know the drill, my friend. So we're going to start with our very first question. And I know you've been getting more and more practiced and polished on this. So let's hear that sexy pitch.
Sure. Infinitale Chronicles is a epic fantasy comic book that's based off of a tabletop role-playing game that was developed about 30 years ago. I guess the story centers around themes like freedom at the cost of comfort and all the kind of trials and tribulations associated with that. It's let's see. The story was initially planned for about 10 books. They're all written. It's all done. There's no J.J. Abramsing in, kind of winging it as we go along. It opens with these elves essentially on this alien world called Asperia, and they're basically perpetual children. And now they're being forced into a scenario where they have to leave home and they're forced to grow up, as the males in society are entered into something called the lottery, where they are harvested every 1,000 years or whatever. Time is irrelevant to the ageless, and basically they're sacrificed to the gods, and the gods walk among them. So it's kind of like having your parents always breathing down your neck. So it's a pretty interesting story when it comes to that, because it harkens back to the old 90s Saturday morning cartoons, a bit of anime, and there's a lot of violence in it. So
we start with innocence and move toward get a life. You know, this is the real world.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, man. The Islington girl says tricks are coming heavy this month. A little light on the treats. I agree 100%. Absolutely, we need more treats in our lives.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bobby Campbell says, I definitely want to read those awesome Indiegogo comics. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. There's plenty out there, plenty more coming. Pale Rider says, Halloween is my birthday. I don't believe you. Does anyone believe Pale Rider when he says that?
Merry Christmas, Pell Rider.
Darko says, nice. Haven't heard of this one. Looks good. Will it go in demand? That's a good question.
It's actually not going into in demand. It's get it while you can. There might be a catch-up tier in the next campaign for book 2. But the reason why is because I've thrown everything in the kitchen sink into book 1 here, and I'm actually taking a major financial hit shipping these books out to ensure that I have the best first impression with this one.
Very cool. So yeah, get it while it's hot. If anybody's familiar with Kicks, that just brought a song to mind, but I'm not going to sing it.
Why not?
Because we have to talk about Chris Fisk. Tell us a little bit about you, sir, your motivation, your drive, what got you into this, how long you've been having these creative thoughts in your mind, and how long it took you to get off your ass and bring them to the forefront. Because I know it took me a while, so I feel justified in saying that.
Well, like I had mentioned, the comic book series is based off of the game sessions from a tabletop role-playing game system that I developed when I was about 12 years old. I developed it for like a decade or so during that time. So we're spanning the 90s and a little bit of the early 2000s. And I ended up kind of putting it off to the side to go to university and then getting a full-time job where I was a game developer for about a decade. And that pretty much takes all of your time and money and about everything else. So that was all on hold. And I think the major impetus for me to start making these comics was, and I hate getting preachy with this, but I got really depressed when all of my hobbies seem to have been co-opted by these activists, by these people telling, like having this like personal vendetta against my immutable qualities. You know, it's like, your time is over, get the hell out. You know, I felt like I was watching an awesome TV show in the living room, and my sister came in, sat down on the couch, grabbed the remote, and flipped the channel on me. So yeah, I figured.
Well, you shouldn't feel bad about feeling that way, because I think that's what got a lot of us into this. You know, it really gave us that boot that we needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so like, it was really demoralizing. Where it's like, oh, I can't, like, new things were coming out, and rather than being like, oh, I can't wait for this, it's, oh god, how are they going to screw this one up? You know, like, are they going to race swap somebody? Are they going to, you know, is the villain going to be the evil white man? You know. And I ended up thinking, you know, I could get stuck in that rut of being really miserable, or I could, you know, at least try to do something. And the thing that I tried was, you know, putting out this comic book. And I harvested something that I had from hell, you know, 30 years ago. So it's from like my non-bitter teenage version of me rather than the jaded 40-something of me.
Yep, I hear you. We got Tina Bojan in the chat. What's up? Good to see you here.
El Tina.
Tina. Power Rider says, does any other birthday make sense? I'll send you a DM. you don't have to do that. And Amanda B in the house. What's up? She says, I would have thought it was Valentine's Day, Power Rider. Yeah, that makes more sense. Or I don't know, St. Patrick's Day, maybe. Any day with an excuse to drink.
Yeah. Good day, Mayo.
Happy New Year.
Yes. All right, I believe you. I think. Listen, I'm just going to be looking on your Twitter, and there better be balloons flying around on your page on October 31st. So yeah, we learned a little bit about Chris himself. Let's discuss the universe of Infinitales. And you know what? Actually, before we get started, Chris, I just want to compliment you on your thumbnails. People underestimate the value of these thumbnails over here. These are magnificent thumbnails. Yep. More people should put effort into those, I think.
I agree.
Awesome.
But tell us a little bit about the universe of Infinitales. I think you did a little bit already, but if you want to expand on that, feel free.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Infinitale, like I said, was originally a tabletop role-playing game series. The universe itself is based off of a lot of ancient folklore that I managed to plummet the depths of the Pelham Public Library, where I grew up, to get all of the ancient folklore from like the Welsh and the Irish. In fact, this saga, this series of books, is called The War of the Trees, or in Welsh, Cad Gatho, which is, you know, this historically disputed poem, and all historians, they can't seem to reach a consensus on it. But basically, I looked at what Tolkien ripped off essentially, and rather than ripping off Tolkien and being Dungeons and Dragons, or ripping off Dungeons and Dragons being like Warhammer or Warcraft or
Right.
whatever, I wanted to go to that material because there's a lot of really cool stuff, like the Finland's origin myths of the Kalevala, or Snorri Sturluson's Eddas for Iceland's Volsung saga. Things like that were all kind of like put into a culturally appropriated blender, and out came Infinitale, and a portmanteau of infinite and tale. You put it together, and it's this endless story. Like, that's kind of how I built the universe. Was, I didn't view myself as smart enough to build it all by myself, so I used a lot of guinea pig friends to help with the characters. Like, I as the narrator instead of the dungeon master, I set the stage, and then the players assumed these characters and expanded upon them. So what you're seeing in this story is the perspectives and actual reactions from players that were encouraged to act through these characters. Like, they actually had their own internal motivations, their own drives. The way that the game was developed was 100% story centric, where you're mechanically rewarded for hamming up and getting the Emmy of the evening. So it wasn't just let's go to a tavern, beat the crap out of a bunch of people, and go kill a dragon or something.
Right. Yeah, let's just roll someone for see if they have magical items.
By the way, you kind of skipped an important picture there. I kind of wanted to ask about it. Like, are there like babies growing on a tree?
So the origin myth of the Alpha, which is the main people of Esperia, the world in which this particular story takes place, their origin myth was that there were the gods during the early days of the world, when they were forming these different races. They planted these seeds in the Darak, or the ancient oaks of ages, and the Darak bore fruit, and that fruit was the first Elvar, or the elfin people. And part of that myth is also that the Elvar are mostly infertile. They don't reproduce, so when they do, it's a big deal. And in this particular story, one of our main characters, because it's an ensemble cast, one of our main characters actually gives birth, and it's like, holy crap, and there's this baby boom that's starting, and a lot of stuff ensues from that. In fact, the main character Ashlyn here, she gives birth. She's the queen. She gives birth to a son, and her son, as soon as he was brought before the high druids to be named, his name was placed on the lottery, and he was drawn that day. And it was like, oh, hell no. Like, I was fine with it when it was other people, but when it's my kid, yeah, we're going to have a problem.
It's almost as if you were trying to take away the favorite activity from these people. That's terrible.
Well, actually, the favorite activity, just, they do it. They have no consequences. And suddenly, oh, there's a baby.
I just want to point out that Pale Rider is currently drinking and also writing summaries for the Red Dress Chronicles. So
Nice.
everyone stay tuned for that. One of these days I'm going to drag him on here and make him talk to us about what's coming with that.
But you're going to have to drag on Chris as well, and he's going to have to be wearing the red dress.
No, of course. Yeah, it's just a little taste, but this is part of the trailer, I think.
I think you should make the circle complete, and to make that family complete as well, and bring Chris's mom, too.
Listen, I ain't going there.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, and of course, Chris always watches these streams after the fact, and I don't want to disappoint him, so we got to make sure he's in there, right?
You did show off that gun in his latest video.
Oh, I'm not concerned. You want to see my collection?
Oh.
Yeah, I can totally see your comments already. Like Chris, you have big butt in that red dress.
The only thing Chris would ever shoot me with is Cupid's arrow.
Chris is awesome.
Chris is awesome. But let's talk a little bit about the heroes of Infinite Tales now. Got a real music mix here, don't we?
Yeah. So the heroes of the War of the Trees focus on the Elfar people, and it, like I was saying earlier, it's an ensemble cast. And we initially begin the story with Ashlyn, the queen of the sovereignty of Esperia. There's actually 7 sovereignties, and they're all isolated. They don't really talk to one another, and she's basically in her own little microcosm with her own kind of protected little childhood there. It's like going to college, essentially. They're all a bunch of college kids, and her husband is a king consort, Kaelin, and they're basically kind of the two that kind of initiate this war, because one of the primary edicts of the gods is obedience, and their act of defiance kind of sets things in motion that you cannot undo, and they basically pissed off their parents really bad.
Very cool. So, I mean, that naturally leads to who are they facing in this? Who is the enemy? Now, I know you got some big bads planned for this, and they're not all coming out in the first book, but give us as much as you would like.
Sure. So because these kids basically have been living, in paradise in the Garden of Eden, they've never really had to face the fact that they're not at the top of the food chain. So when their protective parents are no longer protecting them, they suddenly realize that not being at the top of the food chain is a big problem, and things come looking for them. As we can see in this image, there's a 3-headed hydra that's looking at a few snacks below him. In addition to that, the gods themselves don't tolerate disobedience. So what happens when you are the sinners in the hands of an angry god? How do you run from that? In the trailer, there's this line about these are the heroes that have basically guided us from the world that was destroyed by this war. And with that said, that means that if the gods brought them into this world, they can take them out.
Yeah, but it's not orcs, right? The Islington girl's a little concerned about orcs, given the current atmosphere.
well, I heard orcs are racist, so
the portrayal of orcs is racist, because obviously anyone with a bit of a bit of intelligence looks at orcs and automatically sees orcs, right? Orcs.
Yeah. We're not making Mace Windu over here. I mean,
oh my god! Wow, that was terrible.
Turned him into a monkey.
That was just terrible.
If I were Samuel L. Jackson, I would be absolutely livid. I'd be like, seriously?
Oh,
Seriously?
I'm sure if he's seen it, he's ready to have a lawsuit already.
He's gotta have seen it by now. It's all over the place.
Yeah, but does he really go on the internet? He's playing golf at White Pete.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, he's like, I can't hear you over the sound of the money I'm fatting myself with.
Right?
Good. I'm glad you're liking it, Pale Rider. Yeah, I'm going to do some more first fives. What I'm trying to do with that series is take books that are already out there, already delivered, books that we have our hands on that are also still available. So to kind of give people a taste of what's out there, what they can get in their hands immediately.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
And dude, I got to say
because in those... Yeah, go.
Oh, I was just going to say thank you, man, because, I started getting a couple more sales again on Through the Woods.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Much love, brother.
Yep. It helps a lot because with the campaign page you can pretty much see those pictures, but with like adding the animation and adding the the movement, right, and adding the voice, like the narration, you perceive the story a lot better, and you can see quite a lot more. So it's really cool.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cool. I'm glad people are liking it.
Yeah, man. And the voices, the music, everything you did it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the only
and the voice changer that's top. You finally nailed how to narrate a woman.
Well, kind of. It was it's like a supernatural woman, right? So I took some liberties. So it was easier to iron out than just a normal woman. But I might have to get Johnny Cage to help me out with the female voices.
Oh God. Just continue with this, and you're gonna lose the best mod ever.
No, Johnny Cage is a staple in the gays community.
Oh,
You know it's true. But yeah, I completely lost where we were.
Let's see. I think I just spoke about the villain.
No orcs. Yes.
Yeah. There's no orcs in this universe. Again, orc is kind of an invention of Tolkien, and obviously Warhammer and Warcraft have kind of put their own spin on it. And I don't want to retread, old ground. A lot of these myths are about like Scandinavian stuff and Welsh and Hibernian stuff.
Yeah, at this point, I think orcs have been a little bit overdone. So yeah, it'd be cool to see some fresh stuff.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the art is really cool in this. Yeah, you did a good job, man. You put together a good project.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm hoping that like, when we get to like book 2 or 3 or whatever, there, the brand that I've established in the first one doesn't get like stale. Like I've noticed sometimes like when you're starting off with like logos and stuff, like they seem really cool when you first make them, and then like by like a year later you're like, oh my god, this is like it just gets I can't believe that I actually put that on that book. But yeah,
kind of like this, like an unwashable stain.
Yeah, it's why I don't have any tattoos. Like I designed a lot of tattoos when I was younger, but I don't have any on me because that I can't even stand the same desktop wallpaper for more than a week. So like having a permanent tattoo would drive me nuts.
I'm with you, man. A lot of people ask me that too.
Johnny Cage, you're that green, sticky, smelly substance that just holds all of us together.
Oh wow! Not sure if that was a compliment or a diss.
Well, I don't know.
What?
Figured I'd throw that in there.
You can compare it to the unwashable stain. It's completely up to you.
All right. Well, Katie, are you ready for number 6?
Always.
All right. Chris, are you ready for the wild card question?
Nobody is prepared.
Here we go. Oh, he's like orc juice. Wow.
Wow.
Oh god.
All right, Chris. So, imagine you're back in your college days, right? Imagine, who would you prefer to have as your roommate? A goat or a bird?
Goat or a bird? I think fewer people would ask questions if the bird disappeared, but having the goat would be useful in eating all of my empty pizza boxes. So that's a tough one.
Like recycling at its best.
Wow, he's really thinking on this.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a little synapses are firing here. I think I would preferably have the bird because I could dispose of it easier. I mean, yeah.
Like how can you tell a fan of TTRPG, right? When they answer seriously on a question like that. Nice. Okay. We'll go with this.
Bird it is. All right.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of those, so I've added some new kind of free goodies for backers who are backing the finite quantity perks. What you're seeing there is the 4-inch standee. I have the guy right here. It's of Kalen, the little glare. He's double-sided, so it doesn't matter which side you put him on. He's got a nice little base for the trees.
Oh, very cool.
And in addition to that, I also made I contacted a artist, MR Gun Art, who has made a jumbo trading card for us, number 9, of Chris in a red. I mean, of Ashlyn in a pinup style image from a scene from the book. It's a hollow foil card, and it's just it's got a thank you note basically on the back of it, and it's a free. There's no additional charge. So if you've already backed like one of the perks, like a variant cover, the trading cards, the ultimate bundle, the retail bundle, any of that stuff, you'll get this with no extra charge, or even even the poster.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
You ripped
Thank you.
off my pose with Chris. Just wanted to say that.
I was gonna say, did you pull this from any influences on this particular image?
Yeah, no, it does look very oddly like it does look very oddly familiar, and I don't know where M.R. Gunn Art's head was when he was designing this, but
I think you know.
No, not
I
familiar.
greatly
Come on.
approve of his talent, so I'm definitely
I just
happy
want
with
to
the
say
results.
hello to Pops. What's up, man?
Hey, Pop.
Good to see you, Pops. Ryan Cardinal's in the house as well. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Yeah, how's your campaign doing? That's it's been a minute since I checked in on that. Let us know. And yeah, Johnny Cage, if you wouldn't mind posting Ryan Cardinal's link in the chat as well, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much. All right, Chris. Tell you what, buddy. I'm not sure at this late hour if Adam's showing up. So if you just want to stick around while we talk to Fizz Chozo about his projects.
Cool. Sure.
Because you're a good commentator. You're really good about the conversation. You get it flowing. I like it.
I like a flow.
So let's say hello to Fizz Chozo. What's up, my man?
Well, there's not much to say. I'm here to you won the first live stream promotion live stream since the relaunch. That's like you're the first one.
All right.
Relaunch is a long time, quite a while ago.
Ooh.
Did you? Is this your second 30 days?
Yes. First time nobody wanted to back it. So
Gotcha.
well. Now,
all right,
Goofanoid is inspired by the Creeper from DC Comics. Now, if you don't know most of you probably don't know who the Creeper is because DC refuses to use any character outside of Justice League plus Green Arrow. Now, but Steve Ditko created the Creeper in 1960s. If you want to get a feel of this comic, go read the 90s run of the Creeper, and you probably get an idea. He's Goofanoid is basically like it's a clown superhero who uses prank gadgets and slapstick ways. So slapstick fight scene is pretty much the main selling point of this.
Gotcha, man. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I've heard of the Creeper before, but I've never read an issue, so I really don't know much about him.
Exactly.
I think he was a reporter or something who the Joker dropped in his.
No. He had nothing to do with Joker in the comics. He had nothing to do with Batman actually. But he just so happened in the comics that he lived in Gotham City, and that's it. Like that's literally it.
Okay. Well, I thought didn't he get his powers from that acid or something? Like he went crazy.
I know. They changed it for the cartoon than in the comics. In the comics, he got his powers from in the comics. In the original pre-crisis, he got his powers from some mad scientists, of course, who died in the first issue, of course. So nobody can recreate it. And post-crisis, he got his powers from some shape-shifting monster called Proteus.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not that familiar with DC.
Exactly.
Big names.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool,
exactly.
cool.
That's exactly because DC doesn't want to use any character besides big names.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course not. All right, well, we got the pitch out of the way, so let's hit number 2. Fizz Chozo, let's talk a little bit about you, sir. What got you into this? What's your drive? What's your passion? How long you been into comics?
I have never done a comic book before ever. I had a bunch of comic book ideas back a long time ago, around 2016, for different superheroes, different stories I can tell with these unique character concepts. That's a Renzo Rodriguez variant cover I added for this campaign. Renzo Rodriguez, if you don't know, is the artist of the Richard C. Meyer book Pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know Renzo's art. He's been on a few campaigns. He does good.
Yeah, he's also the artist of the book I'm supposed to get this December called Thomas Valiant.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's coming soon.
Yeah, I'm going to add a bunch of variants. I'm going to add a bunch of more variants in the future once this campaign gets once the campaign goes in demand. Like there's gonna be a whole bunch of new perks, and keep in mind, I'm not in charge of fulfillment. Somebody else is in charge of that, so I don't see it's out of my hands in regards to fulfillment.
Gotcha. Well, how long have you been into comics?
Now I discovered comics through porn comics I read on the internet when I hit period. That's not a joke. That's literally how I discovered a fondness for sequential art. Now I've been familiar with the big two characters since before then. Now, of course, I really loved Spider-Man as a kid. So and I know, so, and like all the Tom Maguire movies, and I watched a lot of these quite a few of the cartoons as well. I love the DCAU, for example.
Were you an advocate for the Snyder Cut?
No, I don't like the Zack Snyder's DCU. I mean, I had no problem with Man of Steel, but then Batman vs Superman came out. I was just, what the hell was that?
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah,
Man of Steel was not great.
No,
I like Man of Steel. I didn't like Batman vs Superman.
I had some issues with Man of Steel too.
I had a problem with Man of Steel.
Just leave me to die.
Yeah, but BVS came out, and then that was just no. I don't know what the hell was that. Now
should have just been BS.
Yeah. Now Goofy. Now if you read the pitch, it says a teenager named Hernando Main. His mother is killed by a mysterious organization, causing him to finally lose it and becomes a kind of clown vigilante. But here's the thing: he doesn't kill anybody actually. Like I said, Frank guys never kill anybody. So some kind of I actually got a whole series of comics planned. More about the world stories that set in Orlando, Florida, and there's a lot of weird stuff that's been happening lately. Like in this first issue, there's a mention of a terrorist attack on the news. Lots of weird crime ways have been happening in town soon, and a cult assassinating his mother is kind of the last straw in the last straw in the camel's back.
So is the Goofanoid more of a hero or a villain or
he's a hero, most definitely. He's a hero, most definitely.
Gotcha.
He's a hero, most definitely.
So what kind of gadgets might he employ?
In this first issue, we have a rubber chicken that sticks to things, and a whistle that summons birds.
So I guess you would have taken the bird over the goat for that last question.
By the way, you might call me a harpy trainer because I have a fetish for harpies. If you don't know, but I like a lot of like some monster girls. But
gotta watch out for those harpies, man.
I've dated a few of them.
Yeah, speaking of that, there might be if this campaign is fun enough, there might be harpy not safe for work harpy trading cards. But I'm not even going into that right now. Also, and he has these another thing Goofanoids, they have these imaginary friends that pop up out of nowhere, and he talks with them and all the time give them advice. Well, not really. It's how his thought process works. Basically, something he may have not paid attention to earlier, and now comes back to mind in the form of an imaginary friend. That's how his thought process works. Actually.
Right. So he basically has conversations with himself. Well, that's interesting, man. Yeah, I'm stuck on the rubber chicken. No pun intended. I think the rubber chickens are way underused.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go all out in with the clown gadgets as the series goes on. Because this is intended to be a series, hence issue 1 in the campaign's title. This first book here is 24 pages. Because that's all I can afford right now. Because I'm broke, by the way. I'm pretty much that's why I need crowdfunded. Since if this book was fully complete, I wouldn't be crowdfunding at all. If all the artwork and lettering was done, I would just put this book on the print on the main website.
Yeah, man. Well, that's really what crowdfunding's for, to get the funds to creates your project. You know,
Absolutely.
once you
Exactly.
get one or two under your belt, then you have some cash to keep on going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how
I
about
don't-
hold on? Let me skip back to number 3. So what kind of universe are we looking at in the Goofanoid?
Very dark, very creepy horror universe almost. Well, at least there's a shadowy underbelly of a universe that's becoming dark. Uh, basically, yeah, that's a hallucination scene. But basically, of snow creatures, it's supposed to represent something metaphorically. Well, the
Gotcha.
context only makes sense once you actually read the book. But basically, there's lots of weird, creepy cults and lots of organizations and lots of horror movie monsters coming later, and supernatural coming in later. Actually, not even reading that much later. Very, very, very soon, supernatural is going to come up. Not in this book though.
Oh, that's all good. So Goofanoid is basically kind of like the goofy light in a dark universe.
Exactly. That was the whole point. And he humiliates these things, and it makes the world a better place through that.
That's cool, man. I like it because classically, everybody looks at clown figures as some type of villain, So it's kind of cool to see it portrayed as more of a hero.
Yeah, not traditionally. I mean, the clowns didn't start becoming stock villains until after John Wayne Gacy. Then every single writer became inspired by John Wayne Gacy to write a horror story about a clown.
Well, he's an asshole, so it's nice to see one portrayed in a positive light.
Yeah.
What's up, Rat Kitty? Good to see you.
So what kind of universe? Also, I plan for this to be a start of its own comic book universe. I got a whole comic book universe plan called the Core Comics Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's gonna have a bunch of other superheroes and with their own solo titles.
That's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I think you have a nice twist here on a character that I think people can get into.
Yeah.
But of course, what's a hero? Go ahead.
Yeah. Honestly, when I look into the picture that you have on right now, I think all three are equally creepy.
But what if
Like
in a way they're very friendly?
Yeah, I meant in a way that it kind of makes me want to get up, and check whether I'm locked in.
Well, you're just over there judging a book by its cover. These might be the 3 friendliest creatures you'll ever meet.
That's not a cover. That's an inside page.
Oh, they're not friendly. I know these 3 ice creatures are not friendly at all.
Okay, so the lesson is judge a book by its cover.
Come on, just look at the page right there. There's the middle guy that is grinning into his tablet, and evidently, in the tablet there's like someone kept hostage. You just don't laugh at that kind of situation. It's almost.
It's too late. I did.
My artist is a very fast young man from Poland. He's very great with colors. If you can't see.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna
cool.
check my door.
Nice.
Wookie says Gacy was a real jerk. Yeah, to put it lightly. To put it lightly, yeah.
Put it very lightly.
Yeah. And I mean, really, what's a hero without his villain? So let's discuss that. Are these some of our villains here? Because
Nope.
I was wondering if these might be the
they're
imaginary
hallucinations.
friends.
Nope, they're hallucinations.
Whoa.
So what kind of villains will Goofanoid be going up against in this first issue?
In this first issue, he fights against an agent of the Order of Blanket.
What kind of drugs do you need to take to have these hallucinations?
He's schizophrenic, so he hallucinates a lot of. He sees a lot of different stuff.
So the problem is he's not taking drugs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He needs to be
Can
taking
you
drugs.
imagine those creatures if he did?
No.
That would be
No,
wow.
I guess it depends on what he's taking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antipsychotics, they go away.
Tail Rider, help us out.
Here's the thing here. The bad guy in this issue is basically his name is well, actually I don't remember his name because he's not important. It's kind of like a Joe Chill.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
call him Bob.
Is he somebody that kind of starts the goofanoid on his path?
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean that ain't yeah. Like I said, most of the stuff is Hernando's personal life. Before a lot of this book's in flashback. I mean, the first page is him in the costume. Then we get a flashback to how we get to that point.
Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, I tend to like stories that kind of go that way.
Kind of like the first appearance of Daredevil.
Right? Oh, yeah. Power Rider's just laughing. He knows he's got his stash. You know, he's not.
I mean, that's where I get inspiration from.
It's like when you open that huge door and you're just which one should I choose today?
He's got an empty subscription pad.
We got a guinea pig in the house. What's up, Tommy? How you doing?
What up, Tommy?
What up, Tommy?
The Guinea Pig Collective. Where's that guy? Now, where's that person from? Where's Tommy from? Is Tommy from what some other channel?
Oh, Tommy's from all over. Tommy has his own channel, as well as, I mean, he gets around. He's part of Rogue Entertainment. He's in all the chats, modding his ass off. He's a great mod.
Oh, okay.
Great dude, yeah.
Okay, this the greatest mod I've seen so far is Frog G, which might take us to the perks, but
Yeah, Frog G's awesome.
Yeah, Frog G's on his game, man.
Yeah. If Tommy's not feeding his guinea pig collective, you can see him all around the YouTube.
Yep.
got Discord disputes over here. See that?
Another thing makes them goofy is that the Order of Blanket are basically bigots, but I'm not gonna beat your whole head over with how evil they are, since I don't have to say how evil villains are. That's kind of the problem with woke comics, is that they always assume you don't know that they're evil because racist is bad. So they'll just beat you over the head. But what had the main characters go on how bad the bad guys are, like what? No, or how sexism is bad or whatever. I'm not gonna do that here.
Good. Yeah, I hate when they do that shit. It kills the story so fast.
Yeah, because tell don't show. That kind of happens a lot. Like they just telling us how bad these guys are because
exactly. It's like Kamala Harris talking to a bunch of actors about the moon.
They're just awful. They're the most awful people. If you only knew. Well, they're sitting around drinking.
I don't know. I'm just analyzing this picture, this cover, like the grin that he has in his face, while portraying his illusions. It's just like, yeah, let's save the world now. Like that evil grin.
Yeah, he's ready. That's what it is. He's ready. He's ready to go. Yeah, that's a great image.
Yeah,
I know.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I need to find some barricade for the door.
I never knew you had a phobia of snow and ice creatures.
No, I don't. It's like combination, It's like you never see them at the in the one picture. And
Here's the thing. I want to point this out, but why it's true that clowns aren't meant to be scary, and they can be made scary, but so can everything, including snowmen.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, like in this picture, it looks like his head is exploding, right? And there's some kind of Iceman coming out of his head, and like clowns are usually normally like considered to be scary beings, right? There are people who are afraid of clowns. And imagine if you have to face a clown who has his own mental issues to the point where he can come up with 4 dudes, 3, 4, I don't know, like this, And he's actually talking to them. And the worst part is they respond.
They don't actually exist. So but like I actually made Iceman scary. Look scary, but still. Well, the Iceman is not gay, but
I was going to ask if any of that fear comes from fear of anal penetration.
yeah.
Just be lucky
Well,
it's not Superboy there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ouch.
yeah, John Kent.
I don't think Iceman could be gay, right? Like his ass is probably frozen, so.
Well, he is. They turned him.
Well, he's
Yeah,
probably
he
not a
likes the
bottom.
pound butt. He
Oh,
Iceman's
he's
not
a
the bottom. He's on the
selfish
top. Yeah.
Yeah, he can stretch that thing any size he wants.
Boy, you guys sure know a lot about a gay Iceman.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
these are just,
that's all Secret Race want to write.
it's just
You have
analysis, Vinny.
Yeah.
But he's getting all nervous. He's like, what?
I think I'm on the wrong stream.
Yeah, if you still feel the need, please do smash the like and ding the bell and subscribe. Thank you, Dog G.
Prodigy, drop some links into those communities.
John K says Iceman looked at me once, the rest is history. What? Did Iceman sodomize you? We
Yeah,
I
Johnny.
convinced stage convention for anybody who was sodomized with Iceman.
Listen, if you need a support group, we're here for you, Johnny.
Johnny, did you do a split and then punch his ice cubes?
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Iceman came and gave me a heated look.
I'll tell you what, Katie, are you ready with that question?
No. Yes.
Yes? All right, here we go.
Alrighty, dude. You ready?
Oh, ready for what? Well, I
For
can't
what?
see. Keep on stream. I can't really see what the hell was supposed to be on screen when you played that whatever clip that was. I can't even see what that was.
That's a wild question from me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, if you could take just one thing with you to a deserted island, what would you choose?
One thing.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Iceman.
It'll probably be a toilet.
Ooh, okay. Unexpected.
That's not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine it just dragging the toilet there and figure it out? It can flush.
Well, at least
Island might
that's
just-
the place to hold the poop.
I was gonna say, if you're on an island, I mean, wouldn't you be, it's like kitty litter. You just pick a spot and kick some sand over it.
Or you could just set the
Go out
logs
in
to
the
sail.
Go have some brown-eyed mullets out there.
Wookiee Supremacy says, a cell phone? What the fuck? Get off the island, dummy. There's probably no reception there. Wookie.
It would be a
What
satellite phone.
would you take? I would probably take her a really good night.
Wookiee,
Am I
I
supposed to
think-
talk about the perks now?
well, a satellite phone would work, or I would pick a really hot actress.
Yeah.
You
Aside-
decided that you would make that in uninhabited island like a fully populated island.
Oh yeah, this would be Shagtopia.
Sure. Absolutely.
Uh,
You think only
Disneyland.
the globalists could get away with that kind of shit? Ha!
Tartamella Island.
Ricardo Montalban. Welcome.
Only legal women.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Iceman might not be a bad choice because you'd still have a little bit of excitement, even though it's not the type that you're really into. But you could also get a cold drink all the time.
Red just wants some cold sex.
Oh God.
Wookiee says a boat.
The practical answer.
That's even better than the satellite phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I might. We'll have to bring Killer Frost.
Oh yeah, Killer Frost.
Oh
a
yeah, that's a much better idea.
Much better.
Well, Fitzchosen, do
Wait.
you have anything else you'd like to say on the
Did they
Goofanoid
make
before
her
we?
gay?
My perks.
Oh yes.
Oh. So the variant cover of Renzo Rodriguez is $18 plus shipping. Shipping in America is I think I don't remember immediately right now, but I think it only ships to the United States, Australia, and UK. But it's based around $8 or $9.
Okay.
$8. Like I said, I don't remember on spot. I think it got written down somewhere. And then we got the standard cover, which and standard cover plus trading card with Frog G's logo on the back. I'll buy which is $9, both $9. And we got digital, which is $3.
It's very affordable.
I know. I made everything very affordable, so that way a lot of people can back it. And we got Cameo in issue 2 for $18, or you get a bundle and get a Cameo in issue 2 and the Renzo Rodriguez variant cover for $27 plus shipping.
Very cool.
Yeah, and also I plan to add more perks in the future, like as in a lot more perks, quite a few more perks in the future as the campaign goes on.
Very cool. And you got Goofanoid #1 plus a trading card.
Like I actually plan to have a original Fraud G art for a trading card, for another trading card. Like I'm looking going demand here. You should be if this funding all goes well, you should be able to get this book around February if it goes well. Although it might take longer. Depending on how much, like I say, how much money goes in.
Right, and
How
that's
many
a
backs I
good,
get.
good thing to throw out there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do multiple campaigns a year, of Goofanoid.
Tommy's up with perky nipples. That goes right along with Iceman. So yeah, awesome, man. This looks good. I like your concept. That's a really good concept. I'm not clown phobic nor pro clown. I'm very much in the middle. But I do like to see this type of portrayal.
I have a problem with clowns either. Yeah. Also keep in mind the next two covers, the next few covers I'm gonna try to get is a crossover cover with the Mighty Mascots by I'm trying to get hire Ian Oriental to draw a cover. But which Mighty Mascot should it be? Should it be Mondo Martian or Boxer Bear? Go on, please vote in the comments in chat right now who we want to be.
Can you say it again?
You guys throw it out there.
Because I want Goofy to be playing chess with either of them, but it only can be one. So
I'm gonna have to go with Boxer Bear myself. Chris, come on.
And and of course I'm gonna get Mike and Mayhem cover eventually, of course.
That's cool, man. You definitely think about other color covers for upcoming stories. You don't want to flood one campaign with too many covers. That'll kill you.
No. Like I said, I'm not in charge of fulfillment. Somebody else is.
So you're basically planning to kill somebody else.
I'm not a murderer.
Point. All right, guys. So
you do I have a slasher mask and not a murderer.
I think a lot of people have a slasher mask. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, guys, check out Goofanoid #1. Once again, I forgot to put the links in the description, but I'll do that as soon as we wrap up here. And see the mods are handling it pretty well in the chat, so thank you very
I know,
much,
Frog
guys.
G.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
It's always stunts me to find that channel. There's not a comics channel does not have Frog G as a mod.
It happens occasionally. They're just, they're not
Probably new.
they're not cultured. That's all.
Right there, chat right now again.
Heck yeah! So click that link. Also, we want to cover real quick before we go. Vinny, Shadow of the Kraken is in demand. Got 333 backers. That's awesome, man.
Yes, it is, man.
Before
Yeah.
I go. One last statement before I go. I've been trying to get on Mandy Summers for quite a while, but I don't think there's no way to contact her or something. I don't think.
You can probably reach her on Twitter. Just
Can't DM her. So.
just here's what you do: go on Twitter, make a promotional post, and just say, I'm looking to get out there and spread the word about Goofanoid, and just tag some people that you would like to, to help you out.
Okay, got it. So
give that a shot.
Okay, bye everybody.
All right, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming.
Man.
It was a fizz.
Carrots usually work. So we have Shadow of the Kraken here. This is the pirate book that I'm working on. I'm working on the last act of it actually now. So all the payoff is happening at the moment. Like I'm drawing up a storm with these pages. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Like literally, I've been doing some time lapse inking now. I did a couple of updates already. I'm going to be doing some more soon on the campaign itself, and you can see the progress of the book. But this one is going to be more like historical based, but it is going to have a supernatural twist to it. If you guys are into the real Pirates of the Caribbean, not the fucking movie by Disney, but history itself. I'm having more of that type of stuff in here. You're going to see pirates from history in the book as well. My lead character, his name is Nathaniel James Callan. You're going to see how he goes from being part of the Royal Navy into piracy. It's a crazy big world that I want to show, and I kind of want to get how the pirates were actually living and surviving. So I'm going to be showing a lot of that type of stuff throughout the book while we're going to follow this killer story. The main character, he does find a unique item, this kind of treasure map that is carved onto a skull. It's also coded, so you can't just pick it up, read, and go, oh yeah, I know where I'm going. No, there's something a little bit more to it. There's a mystery behind it, and you'll find out kind of throughout the course of the series where it's going to go, who this actually belonged to, the purpose of it, all that great stuff. But yeah, there's going to be lots of twists and turns because it is a pirate story. So there's going to be betrayal. There's going to be hot women, ship battles, great white sharks, islands, treasure, everything that you need in a great tale. It's going to span a pretty good distance, I think, because I'm kind of. Nope, I can't say that. It's going to spoil something. Nope, I'm going to hold back on that one. But if you guys like adventure, hot babes.
Oh my God, we almost had a Tom Holland moment here.
Almost. Yes, we're going to have Tobey Maguire is going to be in the film along with Andrew Garfield. We hear Venom's going to be. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Back to Shadow of the Kraken. Guys, I'm doing everything on here. I'm writing it, drawing it, inking it, doing the letters, fulfillment. I'm back into beast mode for sure. People just call me crazy, but this is what I'm doing. This is a 50-page book. Well, it might bleed over a little bit past 50. That's why right now I'm doing the pencils and inks on the last couple pages, because I want to see where I could add a little more, or it's just going to be like action sequences or splash pages because the story's been completely written out. So I know where it's going. And you guys will soon. So I'm trying to get it done for the end of the year, but it might bleed into early 2022. But yeah, that's at the most. It'll bleed into that. But yeah, you guys are gonna get it soon. Again, this is campaign number 6. You know I deliver, and you're gonna get just a fantastic epic book right here.
Hells yeah.
Sweet.
If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out today, right now. Do it.
Great.
We also got Bonds the Drive, which is still in demand. There's limited copies available. NyRiam, take it away.
Yeah, the campaign is gonna be ending. We're gonna be closing it very, very soon. Like you said, there are just few limited numbers, like few limited books. I don't know how to say it. My brain just doesn't work, right? And my focus is on my front door. So, yeah.
Well, here, just taking this cover. Get that image out of your head.
What do you want about that cover? I've seen it in like in person. It's just amazing, and printed it looks even better. So yeah, and it's not like I'm like what's the saying? Like I'm tooting my own horn.
Toot it.
Yeah, toot-a-doo. So yeah, I'm just super proud, right? And I'm just enjoying that everybody who got their book there loved it, and I got really really good feedback when it comes to story. And again, I'm just gonna thank you very, very much, because another part of the great feedback came with the packaging and fulfilling, and that was on your end. And like I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So, yep,
Well,
that's
we
another huge
aim
thank
to
you.
please.
Yep.
That's what it's all about, making people happy.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So right now, well, the story is pretty much in the very beginning. Right now, I'm just taking a really small break to adjust to new conditions of life and stuff, and everything that evolves. But very soon, I'm just gonna start, doodling, sketching, and just getting ready for chapter 2. And everybody who knows how I work, I'm just kind of machine. So when I just get into it, the second comic is gonna be out very, very soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, get it on this is the very beginning of a very long and very awesome story. Do yourself a favor, grab it now, and you won't have to wait as long for the next one. Kind of. It's not really how that works, but you won't have to wait as long to get a taste, is what I'm saying. You can get a taste right now.
Where are you going with this, Frank?
Tell you what, Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is also in demand.
She's like, come get a taste of this one too.
Yeah, taste this for sure.
Want to fly? You gotta buy.
It's going to be fulfilling very, 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 very soon. The black and whites are in. I don't want to say much more than that, but yeah, this is going to be fulfilling within days. So if you haven't backed Sunsworn yet, I think you should. I think you're going to love it because it came out beautiful. And yeah, we got lots of awesome people working on this. The NyRiam did the main cover as well as all the interiors, and you already know she does phenomenal work. Just blown away. Also, Vinny's got a cover on this as well because we have to. It's Vinny.
You got so many great people on here too.
Yeah, man.
Your colorist, that team, Mika with Barbusco Studios.
Oh yeah.
Carl Tognelli with those sexy trading cards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everything's so damn
job.
good.
Amazing job. Everybody did great on this. I could not be more pleased with how this project turned out. And I think you'll say the same. So yeah, check it out today. Back it today if you have not yet done so. Yeah, because it's not going to last through the end of the year. I can tell you that because I got things to do around December. So yeah, definitely don't sleep on it. If you've been meaning to grab a copy, do it. So yeah, guys, and don't forget to check out Infinity Chronicles as well. War of the Trees. Stephen Walton endorses this.
I do as well. This is just a great project. Chris has been on my channel multiple times already. Great dude. Yeah, I love everything about this one too.
Chris, hit me up in DMs on Twitter, and we should design you a stamp that's gonna say approved by Stephen Walton.
It'll be on the next trailer. Like it all runs through the chunk.
Yep.
Is there going to be a coffee theme in your next book by chance?
A coffee theme?
Yeah, coffee enema.
Oh, he doesn't know about the coffee enemas yet.
Wait, this rabbit hole just keeps getting deeper.
Yeah,
it's gone really deep.
Yeah,
and wide.
Yeah, it's like
and brown.
Yeah. God.
Wide and brown. So yeah, back in Finatail Chronicles today. I want to see these numbers go up, man. Chris definitely deserves more than 57 backers. This is a great looking project. He's put his heart and soul into it. He's been working on it forever, man. And I know that feeling. So yeah, help a brother out. And don't just help a brother out, help yourself out to some great comics, some great projects. Our entertainment is in the garbage. So this is where it's at now. Indie creators are doing great things, and I'd like to see much more support for a lot of these awesome people, especially people like Chris, because he's out here all the time. Like Vinny said, he's just a pleasure. He's a pleasure to have around, and he makes good books. So check it out. Ryan Cardinal says, "Pry that hole." Yes, another great creator. I'd like to have you back on again soon, Ryan, whenever you feel like it, buddy. Because yeah, man, another great creator with an awesome looking project.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget to check out the Goofanoid #1 by Fish Chozo. And with that, I think we're going to go out. Anybody have anything they want to pimp or promote before we get out of here?
Yep, I would like to pimp Tommy's last comment, second to the last. Yes.
Walton is you enema historian and tree historian. Guys, always playing with rings.
And he's the size of a golem.
And he's the size of a golem.
You're being too generous. He's an extra small garden gnome.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, I didn't know you were sick, man. I hope you feel better, brother.
Oh yeah, man, I feel better. I'd pull out the doctor for you, but I don't know how you feel about him.
Yeah.
No, we said we want him to feel better. Okay.
Oh, my bad. Well, then take vitamins. Sorry.
Yep.
If you can, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm like 30 hours away with the watch hours, and I'm at, I think, 920 subscribers right now. So if you guys could help me, I'm very close to being able to unlock some monetization, which would be great. And tomorrow I'm going to have another stream. Friday is one of my streams, so it's Fridays and Sundays. And I'll probably end up putting another toy review up, I think, either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, take a look at that great stuff. And yeah, we're going to have some more of those time-lapse videos as well. On the update section of my campaign, I also have up a couple up there. So if you guys want to check it out, if you haven't seen the updates yet, yeah, showing you how it'll work.
Frog G is dropping stuff with the speed of light.
Yes.
Dude, you're awesome. He's like a straight flash.
He's got it going on.
I think he already knows what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Is he? What?
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Is that what he was going to say?
Of course. it's from
Hail Frog G.
Hell yeah. So before we go, I just want to make sure everybody's extra horny. So take this.
done.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Cardinal says I was taking all the vitamins, but the doctor told me much later I didn't have to take them as a suppository. So there it is. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. We appreciate you guys and all of your awesome support. Mod, you guys are awesome. Always here dropping those links, helping people out. We appreciate you. And thank you everyone for being on the panel as well. Good to see you guys. And we'll see you again very soon. Peace.
Bye.
Great night.